Carlton, if you want to start,
Well,
keep on preaching.
The thing is,
I can do it without the speaker.
that would be great. Just to keep it.
This is the same gentleman that tried to shut me down. He attends United Methodist Church in Ukaipa. A United Methodist Church in Ukaipa.
It's a matter of courtesy.
I want to respect. Are we getting complaints here?
He came and complained to me about it. Asked me to ask you to.
Which one? I'd like to talk to him.
This business
Well,
right
of course
here.
they're going to complain, sir, because it's the gospel. People are offended with the gospel, sir. And
I'm not offended by the gospel. I told you that before, but we have to get along.
But no, we don't have to get along, sir. Jesus came with a sword. He came. He's the Prince of Peace, but he also came with a sword.
Right?
And I'm asking you.
This is actually going this direction.
It's a lot quieter than all. It's a lot quieter than all the other
music. He pays
music.
to be here.
It's up to you.
I'll turn this off for now. Let me just use my voice then, okay?
I'm just asking that we get along, and
I understand. I just want to exercise my
Well,
religious
actually,
freedom.
we're not going to get along because the world hates Christianity. It says in James chapter 4 that if we're friends with the world, we're in enmity with Christ. So we're not going to get along with the world. We're supposed to be separated from the world. We're supposed to be different than the world.
Okay.
If I want to get along with everybody, sir, then I would be in sin.
It's very noisy over there, actually. We went over there. It's very noisy.
Yeah.
Huh? I was bothering somebody.
You see that, sir?
I have no problem with Christianity.
Well,
He made a complaint, and I'm trying.
Well, so what? Let him make a complaint then.
Let me give you a gospel fact. How's that? Okay? Take a look at that.
All right. Well, I thank you for your cooperation anyway.
I would encourage you to use amplification, to be honest with you. I mean, that's my... I mean, everybody else has got amplification. I mean, that worldly music over there offends me, okay? Would you go tell them to shut it off? I'm complaining. You wouldn't do it, right? I'm not going to complain because that's their First Amendment rights. They need to be saved. And if you're a Christian, you need to preach in Christ because you're not even an employee. You need to be on that thing handing out tracts to people, sir. That's what you're called to do.
I am here to try and help people get along and cut down on violence.
We're not going to get along because we're Christians and they're not. We're not going to get along.
And I do talk Christian when people want to take time to listen.
Would you admit, though, that if I'm preaching the gospel and I'm telling people to turn from their sins, it's actually a message that will help create peace in a sense, because
you're not creating peace with him. Anyway, I have no problem with you preaching if you do it in a normal voice.
Well, if we don't use amplification, then he's going to scream, and people will say, "Why is he yelling?"
Yeah, I got to really raise my voice otherwise.
Well, if you stand over here and greet people as they come by and tell them what...
Well, greeting's fine, but I like to preach because
we're
it's the
preachers.
preaching of the gospel that Paul, says it's the power of God into salvation, the gospel.
Romans 1:16.
I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ.
But you want to do it right in the middle of the marketplace.
That's what Paul did. He went out into the
You want
marketplace.
to shut market night down.
Oh, no, I'm not going to shut the market
No,
down.
it will if people don't come out.
We're more worried about souls than we are market night, sir.
I understand that. And I know you like to make me out the villain. But I'm sorry.
Hey, okay? Everything's great. He was saying there was a complaint.
Yeah.
I was preaching the gospel. I have a right to do that.
Yeah. The only thing is you can't use the amplified device.
Yeah, I told him I was willing not to.
Well, what about all the other people that use an amplifier? What about that's using amplified music and that's even taking money? We're not even taking money. We're giving things away free, folks.
Some of them they probably buy booths. Some of them they probably buy booths and stuff. So they're renting the spot.
You can rent spots to play music.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, you can.
Yeah.
With amplification?
Yeah, you go to the city and you can get a permit for it.
Yeah, but why should we have to pay to preach the gospel? I mean, that's
No, you don't have to. No, you can stand and preach and stuff. You just can't use amplified.
So there is an ordinance against that.
Yeah,
That's what
right,
you're
right.
Yeah, I understand that.
But not that.
Yeah.
You can preach.
But if you stand, you can preach all you want. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I was almost done there, so appreciate it.
Cool. No problem.
I think we only had one complaint, right?
Take care.
Just one
That's all
complaint.
it takes.
But I was trying to keep the peace.
Yeah.
And
No, I understand. I know that we can preach without amplification. It's just I prefer to preach with amplification.